Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Thank you for hitting that like button as well. Supporting the channel, helping the channel to grow is greatly appreciated. Today we are going to do a reading for the total solar eclipse that is happening on December the 3rd, 4th energy. This energy will last up to 6 months, eclipse energy. It's happening in the sign of Sagittarius, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a few aspects that is going on, and we'll get some messages from Spirit and some cards. With the readings, remember, it's a guidance to help you navigate through these energies, through these transitions, and through these spiritual times, or what we call energetic times of your growth, because with this Sagittarius total solar eclipse happening in December 3rd and 4th, just remember this is the last one in Sagittarius for 9 years. So Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the great expander, okay? It will expand you and make you go beyond. So we've got a lot of energy here, so we're going to talk about that individually. But just remember, Sagittarius, this energy around this solar eclipse has a conjunction with the South Node in Sagittarius. So what does that mean? It means it's about your the collective and the collective's destiny, or your destiny. So within that, any truth that has been suppressed, any I'm talking mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually within yourself, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. But just remember, Sagittarius rules the future, being optimistic, the truth, miracles, faith, hope, the optimism. But it is about expansion, seeking beyond where you currently are. Sagittarius is the seeker, the sign of, if you remember, the pioneer energy, where they set out to seek further horizons beyond. That is what Sagittarius does rule, that energy. It is a fire sign energy as well, so keep that in mind. It is about expansive, anything expanding, expansive energy. So just remember that. There is going to be a lot of truth that gets spilled out around this eclipse. Now remember, eclipses, I like to explain them like tornadoes coming through your life, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. When a tornado hits, we never know whether it's going to be negative or positive, or what it spills out. And then you have to do the cleanup after the tornado. There's always the tornado, the eye of the storm, and then it hits again, and then the cleanup. And what I mean by that is just with you. So revelation, epiphany, actually going through it, and then healing through it and after it. So there's a lot of death and rebirth pains here. A lot of you may be suddenly healed in something. So it is a great time to do your healing. And this healing that could suddenly, spontaneously happen for you will be about all your karmic lifetimes, or an issue about your karmic lifetimes. New truths will be formed, okay? Greater wisdom is going to come through with this total solar eclipse. It is your wake up call. So, we are bigger than we think we are. So, you know, think big. Sagittarius thinks big. A lot of you will want to get free from chains, from programs, from belief systems. You will have a higher vision. There is a higher collective vision coming in as well. That is all very, Sagittarius energy. What else have we got here? Let's have a look. We've got a trine Chiron in Aries, so standing out, being seen, being heard, speaking up about what's important to you. Jupiter, the ruler of Sag, squares Mars in Scorpio, so there's a tense aspect here. Outbursts and outbreaks like rebellion, in the streets maybe, but just watch that energy, because we are in the fire sign energy. Chiron in Aries is fire sign energy. So there's a lot of sudden. There's going to be a lot of the old and the new are merging, and one's out and one's in. And what this is doing is there is going to be some deep hidden truths about where you're to move forward to. And sometimes we don't like that. You know, sometimes that is against the people, places, situations we are in, because the controls over freedoms are going to be an issue, a control over freedom, or, you know, where you can't set yourself free and find new solutions, new ways of doing, new karmic cycles, new karmic set cycles. There's something I do want to bring up here, and what I am getting spiritually, more on a spiritual aspect, is, you know, with these clearing of karmic or healed karmic lifetimes, the new truths do come out, because we're given new gifts, new talents, new blueprints, new wants, new needs, new desires. The things that fulfilled us may not fulfill us. We also have Mercury. Mercury is our communication in Sag, squaring Neptune in Pisces. You know, Mercury wants to shout it from the rooftops here. There are going to be truths and which will create paradigm shifts for you. So where you were seeing something one way, you're going to be seeing it another way. Remember to see both sides of the story, or see both sides of a situation in going through all of that. Those smoke screens, confusion, delusion, because Neptune in Pisces. So wherever you've been confused, if there's been delusion, deceptiveness, smoke screens, you know, people getting away with things, that there's been a lot of that energy, trickery, manipulation. A lot of this will actually come up. Don't get caught up in the negativity. Find a solution and move forward. You are being shown it to reveal it to you, to end it and close it and move on. And that could be these new truths that come out for you. Okay, so you know, death, rebirth, and pains are here. So just be aware of that. We also have an aspect here, a quincunx here, 150-degree aspect, Uranus in Taurus. It's about compromise. It's because, you know, that energy there, that Uranus in Taurus, will bring you back down to earth. It'll make you focus on issues around where you're being taken care of, compromise, creative solutions. So if you're not in that, or not working around people who are finding creative solutions, being flexible, being creative, compromising in these issues or these truths, or setting yourself free, or changing the status quo, or coming out and standing out, you know, it's all going to be very obvious, very truthful, very seen, let's say. Now, this standing up for you and saying your truth, some of them truths have been very, very, very suppressed. So remember that, okay? You might need some time to process that as well, because some of this standing out and being seen, you know, we have issues around being ostracized, you know, fear. It can be very fearful, but, you know, tornado energy, or the total eclipse energy, that is major energy to shake up what has not been able to what you haven't been able to bring forth. I struggled saying that. There you go. That's so funny. So let's get some cards out. So I think the main shock factor here will be truths around illusion, confusion, delusion, paradigm shifts, smoke screens suddenly clearing, things making sense. Yeah, it is going to be around your foundation, guys, and your achievements. See, mental conflict. So this tornado is definitely coming in, this solar eclipse energy, to shake up your foundations. Yeah, mental conflict. You may be trapped in fear, or where you have been trapped in fear. That is possibly, 4s is foundation, 2s is about a decision, and 8 is trapped in fears. So I would say this is really going to bring forth issues to be healed or recognized or awakened. Yeah, it's foundations and achievements where you've made sacrifices. Remember, we said in this energy here, there could be some tense aspects, outbursts, wanting to break out, break free, control over freedom energy. Yeah, see where you've sacrificed. Mental conflict, definitely over harmony and peace in your life, or love or connection, or whatever that is, whatever makes you happy there. Intuition. So this total solar eclipse in Sagittarius, December 3rd and 4th, is your wake up call. Your intuition cannot hide or suppress this anymore. The intuition is going to be super strong here, guys. I can feel it. I'm going to get 3 more. 7, triumph. You are going to get through this 7 and 7. Closing out the spiritual contracts. I did say to you there was a lot of karmic energy here, spiritual energy, spiritual contracts, and material harvest. You will, and 9, completion. There we go. There is definitely something you will complete here. Yes, it is going to hit your home, your foundation, or your achievements. Maybe you're feeling that you have more to achieve and your current foundation isn't supportive of that. You look at the bottom of the deck, we've got destiny standing right here. Destiny stepping in, the truth, suppressed truths within you. Yep, it's going to create the fear, the mental conflict, or show you where you've already been in that. Okay, I have to leave that out. It is going to bring balance to your life. Okay, we've got a 10 and 11 there, 1, 1, 1, very, very big alignment. So it's going to bring big, huge alignment to you, but major disruption. Look at that. 16 is a 7, and I've got to put that in the middle, they just told me, which is the relationship card. So as we know, relationships are people, places, situations we're connected to within ourselves and outwardly, but it also can be there's going to be some major disruptions in relationships. Yep, authority figure, this has to happen. And where you've been suffering in silence, you will triumph. Finally, you'll be able to rejoice in celebration. There seems to be energy here where the main energy is about truths that are coming up, whether you've ignored them or you've had to suppress them, or if you, yeah, see, wow, look at that. Moving on more to the journey, the foundations that you are in, whatever they are for you, money, security, stability, home, family, relationships, can be within yourself. What we've got there's more to the journey. So you are feeling there is a cup missing here. The second mental conflict, we have the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups does suppress his emotions. Okay, he likes to keep his emotions balanced. So sometimes he will not express his emotions. He does not speak his emotions. Very giving, very caring, very loving, but he does suppress his emotions. He's not known for expressing his emotions, although he's very good at reading emotions and being tapped in and connecting to you emotionally. He doesn't express so well. He, she. No gender here, guys. Conflict, absolute, trapped in fear. Where you have been trapped in conflict or fear with a person, place or situation, inwardly or external or internal. Yep, sacrifice. You are going to have to leave some people, places, situations behind. It is happening on the sacrifice card. Look at this. You can't make this up. On the sacrifice card, we've got the abandoned, the alone, out in the cold, rejecting, taking, you know, leaving something behind. On this, can you believe this? You can't make this up. The Harmony card's about relationship. What was on that? The 16 card, the disruption around relationships. All your foundations that you've been built on, there's some truths coming out. And look at this, it's on the Lovers card, on the relationship card, which is also about choices. So you're definitely making choices here around relationships. Let's tell me about the intuition. Yep, your intuition is going to give you some very abundant, creative, new ideas, new thoughts, this is about a new beginning. This is an abundant new beginning that brings more stability, more security, more abundance into your life. And it is a new path your intuition wants to take it. The 2 is about making a choice as well. After the Lovers card, making a choice here. And total disruption in your foundation. So we are definitely moving forward there. Let's just get something on the Triumph card, please. Yep. No more nostalgia, no more hanging on to the past. Now, this is what these South and North nodes, South node in Sag, North node in Gemini. It is about the old and the new, the old going, the new coming in. It is about the future and the past, okay? That in upright can be nostalgia, stuck in the past, stuck in old ways, reminiscing, old memories, old ways I do things. And what they're saying is you're going to triumph and come out of that. Okay, so there is no more nostalgia here. And, you know, Sagittarius is the speaker of truth, the sword of truth. Whether it's pretty or not, that truth will come through and you can't ignore it, even if it's truth within yourself. So tell me about standing your ground. Yeah, standing your ground, ready to speak up, speak out, make an offer, this is a love offer, but it doesn't have to. Remember we said in this energy, standing out, being seen, courage to speak up about things. So there it is right there. And let's get the material harvest, the 9, the completion. Why do you have to go through this? Why are you going through this? Oh my gosh, you're going through this because you want to move to your 10 of Cups, happiness, contentment, a better foundation, a better commitment, your happiness may have changed, your desires, your passions, your connections, your wants, needs, journey, you could have closed out some karmic cycles now and have changed, and you are definitely moving on. So you're definitely going to get truth and clarity, material harvest, 10 of Cups, truth and clarity. That truth enables you to put all your knowledge, all your tools, all your wisdoms, your decisions in that boat and move on to calmer waters, easier waters. Okay, so that's what we have for you there. Look at that, ending a cycle. Do not go against and anywhere you've been sabotaged, smoke screened, ostracized, you were being safe, not in your truth, didn't stay in old karmic cycles, things like that. It looks like the sort of truth's coming out. Yes, you won't like it, but it is going to affect your long-term security and stability. You're the magician making a new beginning and putting that plan in action. I'd say there's some truths, some emotions, some feelings that will definitely come up for my collective, and some of them I just heard could be shocking truths. Ooh, healing in reverse. Yes, this is going to entail or create you to definitely go into some healing, possibly healing you were ignoring, possibly situations you were ignoring in the past. That's why this is happening. The universe comes in, sends in an eclipse in Sagittarius to deliver the truth and expand you where you could no longer do it. Yep, look at this, the King of Cups. What did I say to you? In mental conflict, this is about not speaking your truth. We have the King of Cups here who doesn't necessarily speak his emotions very well. He tends to hide them. And look at the Page of Cups in reverse. So where you didn't or couldn't or wouldn't make an offer or move towards what you wanted to, whatever that is, it looks like you are going to get come out of this conflict, this mental conflict. The truth will be there. Yep. Oh, honestly, you just cannot make this up. Where you have been trapped, where you've been controlled, where you have been manipulated, whatever you want to call it, trapped, controlled, in fear, okay? Remember the conflict card was on there. People, places, situations creating that conflict for you, keeping you trapped in fear, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever it is. Deceit, deception, someone thinking they can get away with something or do that to you. It is going to be exposed. Those people are going to be exposed, followed by the Three of Cups there. Now, what does that mean? It means celebration. Three of Cups is celebration. If this was a third-party situation, cheating, someone in a third party, that is definitely going to be exposed. The truth is going to come out. We have the Justice card on the Sacrifice card and the Death card. So look at this. We've got the Death card here, the Sacrifice card being put out in the cold, alone, abandoned, moving on, moving forward, whatever that is for you, people, places, situations. We have the Justice card. Now that's karma. There's a Death card on the Karmic card. So there's an ending here, no more faking it, no more being in conflict, mental conflict, undecided, no more sitting in your fears and your untruths. It's all coming out. And justice will be served and karma will be served. Decisions will also be made, but with the Justice card or final. But that shows me that this is to do with karma. Gets more interesting. So you definitely want to move towards making a decision on relationship, the Harmony card, and remember the Disruption card on that. So you definitely want to move towards something or a person, place, situation that is more stable, more secure for the long term. You are definitely re-evaluating what your happiness is, your abundance is, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, with the Ten of Cups as well over here. So this person's starting to look towards that. I have to grab another card there. They said, oh, what a... Spirit just said, grab another card out. Now, I was talking about the King of Pentacles on the Harmony card, on the Lovers card, and the Disruption here, okay? The dismantling of relationships or situationships or whatever it is that you are not in your truth about, or not with your true karmic partner, or whatever it is. See, he's looking elsewhere for his abundance. It's now changed. His visions, his ideas, his wants, needs, desires has changed. She is looking for more stability, more stable. And I picked up the Ten of Cups because that's where you were moving on to your material harvest, your completion of a cycle to move on to your Ten of Cups. And look what came out. King of Pentacles looking at his Ten of Cups, making a decision around relationships. Now, relationships are love. Yes, they can be partnerships, they can be jobs, they can be friends, they can be groups, they can be family members. It's contentment, it's happiness. The Hanged Man reverse. This is you're seeing something from a new perspective. Hangman reverse is new perspective. Your intuition has just been awakened. A wake-up call. Creative expansion, seeing things from a different height, different perspective, different from the other side, okay? This is a major wake-up call here, and you're heading in a new path, new direction, new security, new stability, whatever that is for you. You are coming out of the Hanged Man. You are seeing things very differently. And where you were stuck, where you were suspended could be changing, because that could be because we're closing out a karmic cycle. You know, sometimes that stuff's beyond us. Yeah, where you were at tug of war, where you were in conflict with yourself or with others that kept you in the past, tied to the past, and you couldn't break free. You really couldn't break free. Well, spiritually, you're about to break free from the old you. If there was ever a time to rebirth you, do your work, have a death and rebirth, clean out people, places, situations, energies, ways, programs, this is the time to do it, guys. Upgrade. And I did write that down. There's a karmic upgrading happening here. So this is the time to utilize this energy on this eclipse. We have stand your ground, remember, and make an offer. Speak your truth, speak out, speak up, reach out. You are going to. You're going to have that courage. But look at this. We do have fast action, passion. Something kicks in, or you will do that very suddenly, or need to stand your ground very suddenly. You will have a bit of battle here. We do have the Five of Swords, and we did have that up here. Remember, up earlier. So there is some conflict. You coming out and speaking your truth, being in your truth, whatever that be, is going to create some conflict. It happens very fast. All of a sudden, you just speak out, speak up, say it, do it. It's happening. There's some conflict, or you're getting through internal conflict here. And look at you, ready to go to you are ready. You are ready to move on, move forward to calmer waters, material harvest, and your 10 of Cups, or your new happiness, or where you feel content or peaceful, or your new truth, your new future, what future you want to set. And look at that. Look at that 8 of Swords. This is happening very, very, 8 of Wands, happening very, very, very fast. You could be, to me, this is information coming down as well, you know, suddenly out of nowhere. But it's also you reaching out to someone or something, or communication. And remember, out of chaos, out of drama, out of, you know, when our life has a lot of turmoil and changes and conflict, and we have to stand up for ourselves and sort of fight those wars or battles within ourselves, comes great opportunity, comes the most amazing growth. You know, we don't grow through things being peaceful and calm and wonderful 24/7. Now, I'm not saying you need that in your life to grow, but it is those challenging times that we have great opportunity, and we find great courage, great faith, great hope. I want to pull some cards on this Destiny card for you, and balance, because because it's 10 and 11, that's 111, and we've got a new beginning, and 2, a choice, a decision, a path here. Now, because a lot of you, remember, this is Destiny stepping in, this is the universe. So if you do have a truth revealed, negative or positive, remember, it is Destiny stepping in. It is karmic lifetimes, and new truths will be formed with wisdom. The Empress, she is the mother of the divine. She is going to bring through information from the divine. She births new cycles. She creates, she grows, okay? She is courageous. She has been through it. She nurtures, cares, and all of that type of thing. But she helps those who need to grow, to move beyond. That's what I mean by caring and loving. She will put her energy, the universe wants to put their energy, destiny, on the Empress card. This is nearly like a rebirth. We did say that in the old and the new emerging, you know. Any more about the Empress? Any more about the Empress? How are we going for time? Knight of Pentacles, definitely a new idea. A new idea, a new proposal, a new opportunity, that you want to move towards, okay? This is definitely around people, place, situations that are really holding back for some reason. Knight of Pentacles is slow, not moving yet, but putting in a plan to move. Or you've been thinking, I just heard you've been thinking about it for a long time, and now this eclipse is saying, no, it's time. Queen of Pentacles under the Empress. You're moving towards someone that's something that is your 10 of Cups. It's out here twice. That is more stable, secure, nurturing, something you can grow, long-term stability. And remember, this is going to be for your long-term future. Wisdom's coming through, new truths, new karmic lifetime contracts. Yeah, it's very clear. It's so clear. We've got the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is the speaker of truth, okay? Logical, practical, intelligent, intellectual, can communicate. You know, in its positive forms, it's amazing. In its negative forms, it's narcissistic. but it is on the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Empress and Destiny. Their Destiny's bringing through some truth. Balance, on the Balance card, we have the Queen of Cups. It's all about unconditional love. Love, something you love, something you want to put love into. I would say it's something you're deeply connected to or feel deeply connected to. And there's got to be balance brought in that. There's imbalance here. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. It is something you need or want to take action in, like a passion. There's definitely a truth. It could be a gift. It could be a talent. It could be a person, place, situation. It could be something within you didn't know about that's kept you trapped, that's kept you fearful of moving forward. But this is full of unconditional love, a drawing, a pulling, a connection, spiritual connection, and fast passion, connection. A connection, you can't stop the Knight of Wands. You know, it's bold, they're courageous, they gallop in. Tell me about the Kid Nine. Yeah, wow. Where you couldn't, where you had negative mental self-talk, where you were burnt out, done, depressed over it, and not speaking your truth, not being able to do it, having to sustain something you couldn't do, you're going to get success over. The Sun card trumps every card of this deck. Whatever happens for you in this eclipse is definitely going to bring you absolute success, and you will be able to trump every hurdle, every fear, everything you have to face, whatever that is for you. It could be one thing, could be several things, could be every person, place and situation in your life. You will know what that is. The Sun card trumps it because this is a balance, a knowing, and 11 is mastery, wisdom, knowing. It is an angel coming down to tell you the truth, to balance your life or balance your path or balance your destiny where you couldn't. It's the divine. These two are the divine stepping in. We've got a massive angel here beside the a guide, a spirit guide, a leader, straight beside the destiny card. Wow, this does have a lot to do with that south and north node. And this is a pull. This energy you could not deny. You can try everything. You can't deny that. But the good news is you will get success over this extreme exhaustion, stress, pressure, whatever that is for you. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Yep, there we go. Ending a cycle, the 10 of Swords, completion, all lessons learned, also closing out a karmic cycle, and the Devil card, toxicity, and the High Priestess, and the Star card. So, wish fulfillment, blessings, higher spiritual knowing, being in tune, using your intuition. This is the higher divine bringing you your blessings, ending any and all toxic people, places, situations, obsessions, addictions, any toxic people, places, situations in your life. There is an ending, and this is from the higher, trying to bring you your blessings. And we see that by the final Sun card here. That is an amazing read for the Sagittarius total solar eclipse happening on December the 3rd and 4th. I hope this helps you out, guys, and gives you some understanding of whatever comes up for you. It has the best outcome. Okay, it has a much better outcome than you will feel or know at the time that you're experiencing. So leading up to the eclipse, you're going to feel very stirred up. Okay, take care, hit that like button, and thank you for your support. Bye.